In today's video, I'm going to be diving into Japanese vending machines a little bit more. Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Luna, and as you guys probably already know and have seen with one of my recent videos, I have a weird obsession with Japanese vending machines. And before you come at me and you say they're just vending machines, just go watch my previous video, okay? Or go to Japan and you'll see what I mean, and you'll be just as fascinated with them as I am. Before I get into today's video, check out my makeshift microphone. Isn't it so cute? There is something undeniably fascinating about vending machines, especially the ones in Japan. They are tiny, self-contained little universes of gratification. Put in some coins or tap a card, make a selection, and then within a few seconds, out comes your chosen item. A transaction so fast, so eerily seamless, it almost feels like magic. But nowhere in the world is this magic more alive than in Japan. So vending machines are actually way older, and I mean way older than what you would probably expect. I'm talking ancient Greece old. The first known vending machine was invented by a guy named Hero of Alexandria in the 1st century. It dispensed holy water in temples. You would simply drop in a coin and get a set amount of water. Why would they want to do that? And it's because even 2,000 years ago, people could not be trusted to not take too much water if it was free. Fast forward to the 19th century and vending machines started appearing in London, selling items like postcards and stamps. In the US, vending culture really took off in the 1900s, with machines selling cigarettes, sodas, and even fully hot meals. And while vending machines in Western countries stayed pretty simple, with just snacks and drinks, Japan took the idea and ran with it. And I'm talking full on marathon. At first it seems kind of random, you know, like why Japan? Why not Germany or the US or Australia? I mean, like, can you really imagine those vending machines here in Australia? I don't think so. But when you think about it, Japan's vending machine boom actually makes quite a bit of sense. Firstly, Japan is obsessed with automation. From robot sushi chefs to AI-powered convenience stores, Japan has always been ahead of the curve in making things more efficient. And vending machines fit perfectly into that mindset. There's no staff, there's no waiting in line, there's no talking to people, and they're aesthetically pleasing, so there's a point there. It's just instant and convenient service. Secondly, Japan has an extremely low crime rate, one of the lowest in the whole entire world actually. In most countries, vending machines would be vandalized, broken into, or just kicked for fun. But in Japan, they sit untouched, even in the middle of nowhere, like a mountain, a shrine, and in the most peaceful of places. Thirdly, Japan is one of the most densely populated countries in the world. Space is quite limited in Japan, and real estate is also quite expensive. So instead of opening full-blown shops, vending machines act as mini unmanned stores, offering food, drinks, and even meals in some locations where an actual store just wouldn't be present or just simply wouldn't fit. So you might be wondering at this point, well, what is it that makes the Japanese vending machines so unique? Well, we get it. Japan, they love their vending machines. I love their vending machines. But these are not your average soda dispensers. I went to the Sagamihara vending machine park. That place was so cool. If you haven't watched that video, tap here to watch it, okay? Some of the vending machines in Japan are AI powered, and they even remember your past purchases. Others can scan the temperature and humidity outside and can even recommend a drink or a snack based on those factors. Isn't that insane? A vending machine giving you recommendations based on the weather outside? Are you feeling cold? Well, the vending machine may offer a suggestion of a hot coffee or a hot chocolate, or even a green tea, or my personal favorite, a hojicha tea. Now, of course, with Japan being Japan, there are some seriously weird and questionable vending machines that I did hear about throughout my life, and I made it my mission in my previous trip to Japan to find them. Would you believe me if I told you that there are Wagyu beef vending machines? Yes, you can get A5 grade premium steak from a vending machine. Prices range from about $50 to $100. When I visited Kinosaki Onsen, there were a few vending machines which sold the Tajima beef, which is a premium Wagyu style beef that you could literally just press a few buttons, and then in a few seconds, frozen Wagyu beef would come out of the dispenser ready for you to take home and cook up yourself. We couldn't talk about the weird vending machine items without discussing the infamous Japanese panty vending machines. You heard that right. So you may have already heard about it. If you have, we're on the same page. I was quite lucky to come across a couple of panty vending machines in the Akihabara district. They did exist briefly in shadier districts of Tokyo, but they were shut down quickly by the authorities. What you'll find now are mostly novelty underwear vending machines, because are they novelty or are they real? I don't know, you'll have to buy a pair and find out. There were different price ranges, as you can see in the video, of the panties. So I'm assuming, I couldn't read it and I had to be quick with what I snapped and make sure that nobody else was in the footage. But it did look like maybe it varied from like length of wear or whether they were worn at all, I don't know, or maybe from different idols that wore them. I'm not too sure. I didn't buy any either, so I don't know how legitimate it is, but the prices did range. I remember seeing them go up to $50+ per pair. So why isn't the rest of the world on board with this vending machine culture like they are in Japan? The short answer: crime, culture, and capitalism. First of all, in a lot of countries, vending machines would be destroyed and robbed within days. In Japan, they exist perfectly. Second, vending machines replace human workers. And this is a problem in economies where retail jobs are a huge industry. And thirdly, big retail chains don't want vending machines competing with them. In Japan, they figured out how to coexist, but in most countries, businesses would rather keep humans in their stores. So with that information, I would say it's quite cultural based. So what do you guys think is next for vending machines? If Japan has already perfected the art of on-the-go convenience, what could possibly be next? One thing is for certain is that vending machines are getting smarter, weirder, and way more high-tech than what we currently see. Whatever you're craving, whatever you've forgotten, whatever you're missing, or whatever appetite you have, there's often a vending machine that's got you covered. A contributing factor to the popularity of vending machines in Japan is cashless, touchless vending. Post-pandemic, Japan had leaned even harder into QR codes, mobile payments, and even machines you don't have to touch at all. You just scan, pick up your item, and it slides out. No pressing buttons, no germs, just pure automation. But with all this being said, there is a growing question. Will vending machines take over even more spaces? Will we start seeing fully unmanned vending restaurants? I'm not gonna lie, I would love to go to a vending restaurant. Will shopping malls just be walls of vending machines? And is that actually a good thing? Japan seems to be walking a fine line, embracing automation without losing the human experience. At the end of the day, Japanese vending machines are more than just convenience. They're a reflection of the country's culture, values, and obsession with efficiency. While other countries like Australia just see vending machines as quick snack dispensers, Japan has turned them into tiny, beautiful, self-contained little worlds. Japan's vending machines are just getting weirder, smarter, and maybe even a little bit creepier. So if you ever find yourselves wandering the streets of Japan at 3 a.m, surrounded by that beautiful, tempting soft glow of a neon vending machine, just know that you're standing in the middle of something truly unique. A world where technology meets tradition and where you can buy literally anything with just the press of a button. Anyway, you guys, let me know in the comments, what is the weirdest vending machine item you have ever seen? And where was it? I'd love to know, because maybe I'm gonna go see it for myself. Or if you could have anything in a vending machine, what would it be? Anyway, you guys, I hope that you learned a thing or two watching this video about Japanese culture, and more specifically, of course, the vending machine culture, automation, AI, and all of that sort of thing. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.